I honestly don't remember.
I mean, it's a choice of two, but
I remember a bunch of the worlds unique to this game.
yep.
I don't think it's the one. You're not going to that.
Unlike all of us here. He had better
I hope you're not going to the one I think you're going to first. If the first two options are the ones I think they are.
I probably am.
On his adventure.
Centaur boss.
Maybe he'd like a hand to determine his fate.
Hey,
I don't think it's the
as long as
boss.
it works in our favor, we can
Mini
let him do what
boss,
he wants for
but-
now.
In
We'll
that
jump
cave,
in if
yeah.
needed.
That's the one you're going to first?
Yep.
Isn't the other one easier?
No, I don't think
I
it is.
think May is trying to get me to desperately trying to get me to pay attention to this game by giving me content I will enjoy.
You act as though you have a conscience.
I don't think the other one is easier.
Last time any one of us
The other one's Beast, so
Truer words were never spoken.
I can't remember what they call the world, but it's the one with Beast and Belle and
Do you know what
all that
happens to
stuff.
those who lose their true purpose? Inevitably, they destroy themselves.
That's a good question. What the fuck did they call that world?
Why are these guys like only talking when they're holding cards? Is it like the speaking stick?
No, there's one that has cards.
Oh, what's Gambit doing here?
Don't know.
He will remember.
Being the best looking motherfucker in this room?
Basically.
Go.
I think that world is just called the Beast Castle or something like that.
Yeah, it might just be Beast Castle.
Okay, I am paying attention.
Okay, well there's a gummy ship segment first, so good luck.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That world is technically the easier one, isn't it?
Engage the normal drive.
You don't even get a not normal drive in this, it's just off by default. Like you have to manually go into the gummy segment if there's one available.
Well, while gummy segment is happening, I'm going to go grab a food, because I haven't eaten breakfast yet.
Don't blame me,
Look.
go for it.
So we're just basically here for the rest of the night, aren't we?
Probably.
Neat.
We might take a break at some point. There is anime to watch, which we haven't done this weekend.
That's true. Like, this is so weird in contrast to Nia, which is also like a game that I am going into blind and that somebody else is streaming for me, and that also has a strange, incomprehensible plot. Because I have a feeling that when something incomprehensible happens in that, I'll just get mad at Arctic. But when something incomprehensible happens here, I just get mad in general.
That's fair.
This is a thing that happens, by the way, if like an anime ends or like something happens in a video game that I cannot comprehend. I just get mad at whoever's showing me the thing.
Yep.
Gummy ships. You're getting mad at gummy ships, right?
I'm not getting mad at gummy ships. I'm not paying attention to gummy ships. But me and May watched. Okay, May also does this thing because we were watching Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun.
Okay.
And the ending is really unsatisfying, and she got real mad at me.
I'm
I was like, I didn't write it. Why are you mad at me?
But it was your fault.
Was it your fault?
Yeah.
It is not my fault that
It's
the
definitely
ending to
your fault.
Nozaki-kun is what it is.
It is your fault. You did it. To me.
The manga is still going. You could just read that and get more satisfying Nozaki-kun content.
Novel makes a good point.
That Don't ever say that again.
Also, no, Dem is not novel.
No, I'm not.
I'm back though, and I
Yeah.
have chili for breakfast.
Well,
Sure.
you're an adult. You can eat what you want.
Okay, we're landing on this planet now.
Okay.
So wait, Novel and I sound like each other now? God,
No.
I must be really raspy. I must be really raspy this morning.
Are we going to Mulan? We're going to Mulan.
Admittedly, this is like one of the best parts of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Like, Mulan is legit, like, probably my second favorite Disney movie.
Leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl. This is your big chance. I can see it now. Fa Mulan whoops public enemy.
My
number
favorite
one.
Disney movie is never going to get a Kingdom Hearts world.
Mushu, I'm not sure.
Because
Why?
Disney likes to pretend it doesn't exist.
Is it Lilo and Stitch?
No, it's Atlantis. Lilo and Stitch got a world in Birth by
I
Sleep.
just hope I
Oh.
don't get discovered.
Atlantis is also really
Whatever,
good.
You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
That's also not how you spell Mulan's second name, by the way.
What, Fa Mulan?
Yeah, it's spelled H-U-A.
Okay.
That's how it was spelled in the movie.
I thought that
That's
was...
stupid.
Yeah, I did think that was how it was spelled in the movie.
Like, the historical person or character, I can't remember which, yeah, it's not correct for that, but...
Mushu? That's right.
Oh, so this is legally distinct Mulan.
Lethal and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Mulan is technically in the public domain.
Yeah, well you better hope I
When I'm on
the
Nia
Dis-
streams
not the Disney
happening.
movie, the character.
Yeah, when
Do you know them?
Nia streams are happening on our gate schedule because he's the one playing.
Yeah, you know I help these guys out of
But I think we're doing one
'cause I'm a mighty
this
dragon,
Friday
right?
coming up.
Did you ever use Mushu in one?
By accident, I used him
I'm
once.
Mulan. I mean,
I'm sorry.
just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
You know Mushu?
Mushu's
For
one
as
of
much
my
as I don't
family's
like the
guardians.
movie Mulan, I actually do like this section of the game.
When somebody is
Mulan's
important
a
as a
great
family
movie.
guardian.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
gonna roll my ass at you.
Okay.
I can see why you wouldn't like it, but I like the music in it.
Yeah, Mushu's a summon in the first one. That's it.
They don't mind. Ain't that right?
Like, Mulan's got real good music.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army. We gotta go find the other recruits over
Why
at
is
the
Mushu
training
lying
camp.
to me?
Would you join
By
us?
the way, my
It would
first
be
favorite
easier to
Disney
fit in
movie
if I'm with guys like you.
depends on whether or not
What do
you
you mean
count
fit
Disney
in?
Pixar.
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be.
Yeah,
I
the
mean-
summons are definitely canon. That's why, like, you meet Simba later, and Simba knows you as
You
well.
didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
I forget, was Stitch was added in this game because
Stitch is
Lilo
in
and
this
Stitch
game.
wasn't out in the first?
Correct. Same for Chicken Little.
The greatest summon of all time.
Yep. Peter
What is
Pan.
everybody's favorite Disney movie?
You said Atlantis. Unless you count the fact that Disney released the a couple of Miyazaki film dubs. Technically speaking, I think originally Princess Mononoke was released as a Buena Vista release.
It wasn't.
Yeah. In which case, if you count that because Buena Vista is Disney, then that would be it.
What is your favorite movie made by Disney?
The Little Mermaid.
The Incredibles.
Atlantis.
If you are counting Disney Pixar, which apparently we are because May said The Incredibles, it's Wreck-It Ralph. If you are not, and you're only counting their like traditionally animated features, it's Hercules.
Hercules is a good one. I'll go with that too, as a viable option.
Hercules is real good, and there is a song from it that has deep and personal meaning to me and May.
May, are you Mulan in your party?
Huh? Yes, there's no reason not to.
Valor form?
Oh God, you're right. Forgot about that. I'm not.
Like, if
Oh,
you,
you have
if
to
you
have
want to
Mulan.
keep her, it's
You have
you
to have
have to. Right.
But yeah, bringing Goofy around rather than Donald, especially considering Donald doesn't have Cure yet, I don't think. Unless he
Donald
does.
Even
Even
if
if
he
he
has
does.
Cure, I would leave him in. If he doesn't,
He does. Sorry, Goofy.
I hate how, like, this would be the perfect world to give, you know, the characters a world-specific outfit, and they don't.
Yep.
Yeah. Instead, you get Sora's stupid pants.
Oh yeah, it's the stream is still called Roxas's Awful Pants Simulator. Let's change that
Yeah,
to
you
Sora's.
need to change that. Not my pants.
Nope, the Sora's pants are still awful. Look at those belts.
A space in line.
I wonder what they're serving for lunch today.
Sora's Awful Pants Simulator. Done.
That does it.
Thanks, Twitch.
I would say Donald's Awful Pants Simulator, but Donald has
Donald
never
is
worn
not
pants.
wearing pants.
Donald never wears pants, though. That's the point.
Please.
Please.
What a girl.
Oh, least favorite Disney movie.
Knock what off?
I'm gonna make them really angry because I actually really hate The Little
The Little
Mermaid.
Mermaid.
I
Figured you would.
hate it. I hate it so much.
This is not the fight that I'm gonna have with you. I'm none too concerned.
My least favorite would probably be one of, like, the old classics. I can't decide if I absolutely loathe Bambi or Peter Pan more.
Peter
I hate
Pan.
both of those
Peter Pan's
movies.
pretty bad.
Peter Pan is pretty awful.
Dumbo
Like,
isn't that great either.
Most of the Disney animated classics are not as good as their you know.
They're more modern counterparts.
Oh yeah.
Why are they just running away? Okay, never mind.
I also, like, topically, kind of hate Beauty and the Beast. Because, like, Belle would be so much happier if she wasn't such a stuck-up piece of shit.
Beauty and the Beast can
I
be
don't
complete.
really think she's a stuck-up piece of shit. I think
The-
that
the
Stalin is
entire
just a fuckhead.
The entire first song is about how she's so much better than everybody else around her because she reads a book.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
For the period, she's not wrong.
What, the period in which magic beasts exist?
Got
The
that.
period in which it's, you know, about the 17 or 1800s.
I'm just saying, you can't cite realism as a reason for anything when there are magic roses and weird transforming men around. Also,
Yeah.
a clock that talks to you.
Talking Clock is great.
I love that the talking clock is called Cogsworth. Talking clock's in this game, actually.
Yeah, he's one of the worst parts about this game.
Don't ruin it.
But yeah, Belle is kind of stuck up.
I mean, she's barely a character in this, so.
Thank goodness.
She's barely a character in Beauty and the Beast.
Haha, jokes. Hey,
Little
people, rammed into my face.
Little Mermaid, I just hate everybody in it. Like, everybody in it is such an idiot. Literally, the only character that I like is Ursula, and that's because, like, I love I love ladies that have weird animals on their bottom halves.
But what about Sebastian?
Oh god, I hate Sebastian so much.
Why? He's the voice of reason.
He is the voice of reason somehow.
Like, if it wasn't for him, everybody would be doing the dumbest goddamn shit all the time.
Yep.
They're already doing the dumbest goddamn shit.
Well, Triton's an idiot, but, you know, he's our idiot.
They would be doing even dumber bullshit.
Yeah, Belle is basically a cardboard cutout of a sneer. She'd go well with Lightning, who is just a cardboard box with a frowny face painted on the side.
Lightning has a lot of personality, thank you very
No,
much.
she doesn't.
Where is she keeping it?
Does she keep it in one of her many belts?
Yes. It's actually tucked in behind one of her shields, but she forgot which one.
We have fun. But yeah, I just hate The Little Mermaid, because the entire storyline is really stupid. And
I mean, you can blame Hans Christian Andersen for that one.
Yeah, but Disney turns it into, hey, ladies, change everything about who you are to impress a man you like.
No, once again, you can blame Hans Christian Andersen.
Yeah, that one
for
is Hans Christian Andersen's fault. They at least actually give her, Disney at least give her a way out. Because the Hans Christian Andersen one is like, everything is terrible at the end.
Yeah, Disney also makes the whole thing less awful than it was.
Yeah, where at the end she kills herself and turns into sea foam.
Yep.
Yeah, which is a much better ending.
Please die.
I just don't like The Little Mermaid, I guess.
That's fine.
Somebody feel free to rip on my favorite Disney movie.
Like, it is okay to not like Disney movies. People need to understand that just because something is a classic doesn't mean you can't criticize it.
Also that it's not good.
Like, there are plenty of things I can criticize about, Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane is a beautiful movie, though.
It's a good movie. It's very important historically. The pacing on it is fucked in some places.
Well, it was also it's also kind of a product of its time, certainly.
Citizen Kane is a Citizen Kane of movies.
Citizen Kane is the Dark Souls of movies. Did I do it right? I'm confused.
Why do people let us do this?
Because they can't stop us.
Also, I remember the first time I watched Hercules, it was with May, and I spent the entire time, like, bitching about the word I'm going to say is historical accuracy, but you know what I mean. Like, in terms of, like, the myths and how they screwed up every single one.
Yep.
For example, featuring Zeus and Hera being in a loving monogamous relationship.
And decent people.
I mean, you can't really show the actual relationship there in a children's movie.
Maybe don't make a movie based on Greek mythology then.
You can't show that shit in an R-rated movie. Let's be real here.
I can't really fault Hercules because it's the thing that got me into reading about mythology. Like, even if it was wrong, it at least got me to read, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. But you know, I spent the entire time whining that it wasn't accurate, and May was like, "Oh my god, just shut up and let's watch."
Shut up and watch the movie. Yeah.
Just remember, Zeus is a rapist.
Well, yeah, but so are most Greek gods.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm making the tea again with my hands.
Why does it always come back to animal rape with us?
No,
because dolphins are fucking rapists.
We should not be allowed to ever talk.
You assume anybody ever actually allows me to talk.
Yeah, Novel just kind of showed up. Also, Den, were you here when I was explaining that before Novel showed up, May was going to start playing Chain of Memories to spite him?
Do it. Do it. Chain of Memories is amazingly bad.
So I'm told.
My reaction to that was, okay.
Video games.
Like, Greek myths are full of that shit. Like, I'm honestly surprised that in the Hercules movie nobody got turned into a spider.
Pretty much.
Or covered in piss.
Yeah.
I thought you were stopping this conversation, May.
No, we're not allowed to talk about animal rape. We are allowed to talk about piss. Oh, Novel?
Yeah.
Novel, what was your reaction to finding out Zeus and Hera were A, an incestuous couple, and B, the most unhappy married couple to ever exist?
I started getting into mythology when I was like 8, so I didn't really realize that that was as super fucked up as it is.
Okay, here we go.
I once spent an afternoon counting Zeus's children.
And
The
she's
answer
still
is
doing
yes.
It's something like 20-something,
All
with
of
about
them.
15 different people, including a swan. Oh no, wait, I'm thinking of Loki and the horse. Never mind.
Yeah, no. No, Zeus turned into a swan.
Yes, I'm getting my weird animal sex mixed up.
Can't imagine how that happened. God damn it, what? For fuck's sake. Okay, never mind.
This is why I love Artemis so much, because she does the important things. She hates men.
Like, she shoots arrows, is an owl, and hates men.
Yeah.
She doesn't even like her brother that much.
No.
That's because Apollo is kind of a fuck, though.
Yeah.
That's alright. Orion hit on her, and so she killed him.
My personal favorite story is about the one about the nymphs and the Queen of Ethiopia. And the queen was like, hey, I'm prettier than all of you. So the nymphs were like, nah, and turned her into a scorpion.
Yep.
And then threw her into the sky.
Yep. 10 out of 10 would get thrown into the sky again.
Okay, we just worked this. Let's not get killed this time.
Especially because you're getting synthesis materials.
Also the one about, I think it's Athena? No, not Athena. Something beginning with an A and,
What?
who was it? It might be Athena, actually. Got into a competition with a weaver, and the weaver won.
Yeah. Arachne, and so turned her into a
Yeah,
spider. Because
she was like, no, I'm mad. You beat me, so you're a spider now.
It depends on which version of the myth. There are a couple versions of that myth out there.
Yeah, in another version, she does something a bit crueler, and I can't remember what it is.
It's not just, it's in some versions, Athena wins, and because of hubris of challenging the gods, that's why
she gets turned into a spider.
Yeah, in some versions, Arachne wins, and Athena rewards her by turning her into a spider.
I like that one personally, but...
Yeah, that's how I would see
in
it.
some versions she wins and she punishes her by turning her into a spider.
Yeah, it depends on which
writing.
It kind of depends on which city-state was was where you were getting your version of the myth from.
It's like the version. This is a story I love to tell. The version of the whole Medusa thing that you get depends on whether it was being told to you by men or women.
Yep.
In the men's version, Medusa got raped in Athena's temple. Athena punished her for defiling it. Blah blah blah. In the version that women told, that happened, and Athena took pity on her and said, "Okay, I will now give you the power to make it so that any man who tries to touch you, you will kill them." So in the women's version, she did it to protect her. And that is why, in ancient Greece, they actually had women's shelters, and they would have a Medusa head above the door.
Yep. Which is pretty rad.
That is partially why I wanted to get a tattoo of the Medusa, but I haven't gotten around to doing that yet.
Also because that would be quite an involved tattoo to get.
Would be a really good one, though.
Yeah, I probably need to finish one of my bajillion other tattoos too.
Yep.
How many tattoos do you have to finish?
Like 8.
I have 9. I need to get 2 of them finished.
And one of them extended.
Yeah. Wait, then Athena gives Perseus a mirror shield to allow him to kill the woman she's protecting. I don't remember what the variation on that is. Demite?
The variation on that is whether or not Perseus is being seen as a good guy.
Also, whether or not that Medusa is the same as the Gorgon's Medusa. It's entirely possible it's not the same.
That is...
It is entirely possible due to the inevitable march of time that
they were just given the same name by different...
Because they were incredibly similar, existences.
Yeah.
Pretty much. The
So I
theories
bet
are...
when you woke up for this anime health stream, you didn't think you'd be learning things about women's history and mythology.
Critical mode.
The Furies are a hell of a thing.
I mean, I'm trying to avoid talking about Mulan World because this world is a lot of doing the same thing over and over again.
Sure is.
Except it's got the weird centaur enemies that are really rad.
I mean, they're hard as balls though in critical mode, so...
They are, because if you attack into their spin, you probably die or at least lose all your morale gauge and fail because, oh god, they hurt so bad. And you can't parry, and you can't directly parry the spin by attacking into it, so don't try.
It's always an educational time here on FaceStream.
Don't know about always.
Well, okay, we don't normally teach people facts that they can use in their daily lives, but we teach them facts about things. Like, I never said they were useful things.
Well, yeah. Strongly wish I'd brought Goofy with me now, but oh well. I can probably switch him out actually.
It's fine.
No. Get down.
No.
I do like these Jiangxi enemies. They're neat.
Yeah, tell us about Chinese zombies.
I don't really know that much about Chinese mythology outside of Journey to the West, and even that's technically not mythology, that's classic literature.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I said tell us about Chinese zombies anyway, so...
I don't actually know that much about Jiangxi, other than the reason their arms are, they do the weird sticking out thing, is because they are inflicted with rigor mortis.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
That sounds pretty rad.
And that's also why they have to do their weird hop walk.
Oh, because their legs are stiff?
Yep.
Okay, tell us about Japanese ghosts.
Oh god, that is...
The better question is, which ones?
Yeah. You want to know about the toilet demon?
Think of the most interesting Japanese ghost you can think of.
You want to know about the toilet demon?
Sure, let's talk about the toilet demon.
The demon that infests your toilet and then, probably pulls your ass out.
Brilliant.
Because that's a running theme with Japanese yokai.
They pull your ass out?
Really like butts.
Kappa, if a Kappa, gets to you...
Yeah, it rips your intestines
they
out.
Pull your entrails out through your ass, and then eat them.
Yeah.
I don't know if... Let me just have a quick look, see if that's still in. So, Kingdom Hearts, Final Bit.
What? Oh, I thought you... Okay.
I'm not looking. I'm ignoring you about the...
Butt stuff?
Yep. Okay, in this one it only affects the battle report, so never mind.
You know what? The Majora's Mask toilet hand probably is a reference to that.
The toilet hand is creepy as hell.
I gave the toilet hand a really important piece of paper when I found him. I forget which.
Did you wipe your ass with it? Because that's real important.
Well, that's what the toilet hand does. He needs something to wipe his ass with, so I think I gave him the deed to the business club spot in Castletown. Castletown? Clocktown.
Clocktown.
Castle Clocktown.
And then there's Norse mythology.
Oh god. Should we talk about the time that, was it Odin got drunk at a party and killed everybody there?
Probably.
No, it might have been Thor. It
Could
was
have been
probably
absolutely
Thor.
anybody. Could have been Baldur.
It could have been pretty much anybody but Heimdall.
Loki. It wouldn't have been Loki because that's not in his wheelhouse of how he operates in.
Yeah, also he's probably too busy having sex with barnyard animals.
Probably.
That only happened the one time, and it was so that the gods didn't have to pay a giant for making a wall for them. Like, that's not even a joke. That's actually why Loki fucked a horse. Was 'cause
No,
he was
I know.
distracting the horse.
I'm incredibly aware, but like, what part of that necessitated giving birth to a horse?
I mean, you know.
You didn't
He had to
explain
keep
anything
the horse
there, Dan.
distracted so it couldn't pull the
What did he distract it with? Child support?
No, he
why
distracted it by
did
having
this-
sex with it.
Yeah, but then Loki got pregnant with a six-legged horse. Like, that's what I'm asking. What part of that plan necessitated Loki being pregnant?
It wasn't intentional.
Loki's Loki's kind of freaky at points. So let's be real here.
Remember
Loki
that time
is a
that Loki
strange
got
boy.
his mouth sewed shut for being a fuckhead?
I mean, to be fair, wouldn't you do that? Loki's
What?
kind of a shit.
What? So Loki's mouth shut? Yeah, pretty much.
Have I told the story about how I, for my job, sometimes I have to look at people's bank statements and ask them what things are for.
Wait. Before you continue, are you allowed to tell the story?
Yes, because I'm not going to tell you any specifics. So,
Okay.
part of my job is that I have to look at bank statements, and sometimes I have to ask people what the things on them are for. The weirdest thing I've ever had to ask somebody was a payment that they were making to a stable, and when I asked what it was for frozen horse semen.
Yeah, that's actually a really lucrative business.
It is
Yeah.
super lucrative business because it was a ridiculous amount of money.
Frozen horse semen. Were they like breeding horses? Please tell me they were breeding horses. I'm gonna believe that, even if you don't tell me that. I'm going to believe that they were breeding horses.
Yes,
Of course
that's
they were breeding
probably
horses.
exactly what they were doing.
What do you think they were doing? Making ice cream?
I'm just going to tell you, this man did not own a horse. His house did not have any stables, and as far as I know, he did not have enough money to be renting a horse in any way. Just putting that up there.
He could have been trying to get in on that sweet, horse
semen action.
Yeah.